Nigga ain't in his right mind going against me.
What up, peeps? Emerald signing in again. As y'all see, I'm starting to goddamn get used to this damn making videos at night. I think I'm gonna leave that light on. I'm riding on the streets of Atlanta on 85 going south. So I'll be watching the road more than watching y'all ass. So, and these people crazy as hell on Friday night. People shoot past you like they damn racing. So that's why they be flipped up upside down on the damn road in the middle of the night. Anyway, somebody asked me earlier today about the assumed name, registering the name, and two people asked me about it. You know, and they even dropped a video. They actually texted me a video about someone, you know, talking about joining a webinar or whatever. Some, you know, them teaching about an assumed name, them being the first ones to teach about it, because we already know there's many videos out here talking about the assumed name, and even before I even started talking about it. So, and I've been talking about it for a couple of years. However, that's not the point of the video. He wanted to know more about how to use it, how did he actually use the name. Now, let me put this out there. I don't teach people about getting a Minnesota assumed name certificate no more. Okay? If you're gonna register a name, you need to register the name register your all caps name in your state, according to the state statutes according to the process that's set in your state statutes. Okay? That's how you need to do it. You don't do it according. There's no one process that everybody, no matter what state you're in, you follow that process, and then it's done correctly, and you're gonna get success. Okay? So if you're trying to take the cheap way out and just follow somebody's process, your ass gonna be right. You're running down, you're gonna be running an uphill battle. You're probably gonna still gonna be on them child support, trying to be the case or whatever the hell you're gonna use that document for. You have to do it according to the state statutes, according to your state rules. Okay? I did mine the way I do according to the state statutes here in Georgia. Accidentally, but that's what I did. And first off, the purpose for registering the name, for one, is actually supposed to do that anyway when you're conducting business. You're conducting business with that particular name. If you're doing a court case, you're doing that business. You're conducting business with that name, and you're distinguishing to the courts. You're using that document as evidence to prove who is actually the controller of that name, who's the beneficiary of that name, who's actually doing business with that name. That all caps name is an artificial person. There's a natural person behind. I'm talking commercial terms now. Shut the hell up, I'm talking, y'all. See this bullshit. Everybody think they speed race anything. Anyway, where was I? Gave me a damn brain freeze. I didn't want to talk over that damn car. But you're creating a separation between the name. There's a natural. I'm speaking commercial terms. The all caps name is an artificial person. It's a business entity. There's a natural person. That's the commercial term for what role you're playing in this transaction. Okay, in this whatever contract or whatever's going on with what you're doing. It's a business. It's a commercial transaction. It's a commercial whatever. Anyway, you're referred to as the natural person. So you being the natural person, that name is in upper lowercase. Okay, that name is styled in upper lowercase. The artificial person is in all caps. That certificate that's required that you create, that you're going to be recording, is going to distinguish the difference between the two. It's just like the foreign agent registration statement. Every public official is supposed to have one as well, because they're conducting business. That's the same thing what you're doing. Only difference is you're not doing one according to their rules. How their rules according to the public officials, the rules that they have to follow. You're not a public official. They have a set of rules on how set of rules on how you're supposed to record yours. How you supposed to register the name that you're doing business with. Okay, so for one, it creates separation. It also shows. It reveals who's the true beneficiary of that name. Okay, because you know they drag you into court, they're pretending to be the beneficiary of that estate. Okay, so you're in that registration statement that you're gonna be typing up. All that is gonna be in there. And then, you know, if your state statutes require you to record it in the county records, then you have that you can get a certified copy of that and use that in your court case to prove exactly, you know, to basically to show who is the true beneficiary of that name. Okay, I even mentioned that in this state as well in my document. That's how I did it as well. Okay, so the upper lowercase name is the beneficiary, the executor over the estate. You know, you putting that in the certificate that you're typing up, and it's to be notarized. Okay, it is to be notarized. It's signed by yourself, signed by the notary, of course. It's gonna be dated. If you want to go as far as having two witnesses to sign it as well, you can do that as well. It's not mandatory because state statutes don't say you have to do that. I haven't seen state statutes say you have to do that, but every word should be established by 2 or more witnesses. So I would do it. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to do it. So, and of course the county, you know, they actually have that record they have that in their records for you to get a certified copy. You can use that in a court case against any court process. Okay, it creates separation. It shows that you're not acting as a legal fiction, and it shows who the true beneficiary is. And they're required to have one as well, and your opponent's supposed to have one as well. So make sure you look in your state statutes and do exactly the way they show you how to do it. Okay, in some states they may call it an assumed name. Some of them maybe they may call it a DBA. Some states they may call it a trade name, and in some states they may call it a fictitious name. In Florida, I know they call it a fictitious name, but in some states they won't even allow you to do the all caps name. They won't allow you to register the all caps name, but it doesn't mean you can't. Not a all caps name, another name you made up, yeah, but not another name you're doing business with, but not the all caps name. Some states won't allow you to do that. You have to, you know, hey, you got to get a little creative when it comes to that. But anyway, and I know Alabama's one of them. They don't let you register the straw man. In that case, I was just, you know, if I want to go that far as really registering that, really taking control of that name, I would just go federal. And USPTO, go to their website and register that name. Register through them, and then you got it on the federal level. Now that covers all 50 states. But anyway, I thought I'd just make this a video so you'll understand why you're registering that name. What's the purpose for it? You know, for registering that name for. You know, now there's something else. He was asking me as far as, like, you know, how to use it or whatever. That's how I was using it. So there's many ways you can actually use it. As you know, when you create the separation, they know now they have to deal with the natural man who's the real beneficiary, and they don't want to deal with the real beneficiary. They can't deal with the real beneficiary because at first they were the one acting as if they were the true beneficiary of that estate. So now you have evidence proving otherwise. You're rebutting that presumption. Anyway, I just thought I'd make a quick video on that, so it kind of show you exactly, kind of get a little summary about that, the all caps name. I don't really talk about not the all cap name, but the assumed name certificates and registering the name. I don't really talk about that a lot now because I find more simplistic ways to actually be the child support case. But it's really kind of simple. You know, it's all about, you know, you have to make sure you rebut what people send to you. You know, don't just not respond to it. And you gotta know what the hell you're talking about. And this one guy, he actually sent me and it was a motion that he found offline. It had a fill in the blank motion. And he asked me, what do I put in this motion? And I'm like, if you don't know the purpose for even using a motion, you don't even be using a motion. You got to study out what the purpose for using a motion is before you even use one. And I'm not going to tell anybody what to put in a motion, because that question alone signifies that you don't know what a motion is really for. And I'm not holding anybody's hand no more with that. Y'all have to start studying what these things, what is a motion? What are they for? And then you come up with be creative with put it together. There's no set of words. Stop trying to use words as, think of different ways to word things and make it sound like you've been in school. Like you've been professionally trained in a motion. You don't have to do that. Keep it simple. Say exactly what you need to say and get the hell off the damn paper. And attach your evidence to it. Your evidence does need to be attached to your motion. It needs to be supporting your motion. That's the only way it's going to give it some ground. That's what's going to give it. That's what's going to give it validity. And a lot of people's motions get denied because, for one, either they worded those, they said some crazy shit on it, and for two, they probably didn't have any evidence to support the motion. You gotta have some evidence to support it. When you study out what a motion is, you'll find out in there. What's that website? See, it's a website I normally look at. I think it says it's uslegal.org or uslegal.com or something like that. And you type in there and see what a motion is, and it'll tell you. It goes to a whole, it's broken down real simple. It's real simple. It tells you exactly what a motion is, and it is going to tell you that a motion is generally supported with an affidavit. You have something, that's going to support what it is that you're trying to say. And that's how you're trying to move the court. You're trying to move the court to act on your behalf, to do something on your behalf. And that's what a motion is supposed to do. So you need to make sure you take time to study out what these things mean. And something else I was going to say. This one guy, he's actually wanted to something else. I'll probably make another video because somebody else hit my inbox and want to know some other stuff. And I'd rather just make a video about stuff. I don't like getting on the phone and answering the same questions from 5 different people and then just repeat myself. I send them to this channel and I just kind of, do a video and just make it simple like that. It's easier for me than to just sit here and talk over and over, saying the same stuff over and over to different people. So, and as y'all know, I charge consultation fees now. I ain't saying no. I did not say give no donation or no gift. No, it's a consultation fee. Okay, I'm charging to talk to you because a lot of times I talk to people and they don't do no work. They go listen to other people. There are people calling me that I talked to a year ago. And one person called me just the other day. He just registered the name. I said, "Are you serious? I don't even talk about registering the name no more. I'm on some different shit now. You talking about you just registered? You finally got around to it? Are you serious?" I laughed at first, but I'm like, "You really playing, right?" Like I talked to him over a year ago. But so this, I don't want to waste my time with people no more. So I just make a video. I don't get rude with people. At the same time, I have to be harder, and I have to value my own time. My time is valuable, and I have to put more. I have to recognize the value of my own time. So I'm not gonna sit and be on the phone with people for hours at a time and not get paid for it. You're gonna talk to me, I'm gonna charge you for it. And I can understand it now. Because in fact, I don't have a problem with doing that for certain people that are actually doing the work. But if I'm just talking to people that don't want, they're coming from other people's channel, like Stevion. They're going from King Stevion's channel. They've been part of his little group where he's in claiming that they, freeing people. Ain't nobody getting freed over there. And here it is, almost a year later. Some of those same people that was a part of that group, now they calling my phone all over again. Because none of them ever got free, and all they're doing is they're always just going from topic to topic and sending money to this man. Ain't nobody getting free. He ain't even free. He's on child support. So I'm like, how the hell is somebody gonna get you free if they're on child support? And so so they're following him, and then they get tired of following him, and they come calling me all over again. I'm gonna charge your ass. I'm gonna charge you to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you when I tried to talk to you for free a year ago. And I have talked to a lot of you for free a year ago. And you never did the work. You follow him. You kept going to them little sorry ass conferences he was having going on, and he wasn't getting y'all free. He wasn't telling y'all nothing of substance, and he wasn't getting nobody free. And his ass, he ain't even getting free. So how the hell he gonna get y'all free? But y'all would not listen to that simple logic. So if you calling me, you're gonna get charged. It is that simple. So I'm not gonna talk to nobody for free no more. I'm tired of y'all wasting my time. Don't waste my time. Okay? Plus, I'm my dad's caregiver now. I take care of my dad. I'm on my way back home now. So I'm not, I take care of my dad, make sure, he's good to go. And so I don't have time to be sitting here wasting on the clock, wasting, I'm not going to waste my time talking to people for free like that when I got other things that's much more important to do. And, if I'm going to be talking to you, I'm going to be getting paid to talk to you. Okay? So, okay, I'm done ranting. So it's about 15 minutes in here. I'm getting off of here because I be in my city and I don't need no police trying to pull me over. Talk to y'all later. M. Rose signing out.